Oh, good segue. I didn't even realize. Go.
That segue was gold from the black bands put on a Spider-Man suit. Boy, you accidentally stepped into that one. So, yeah,
Pay me
let's
money, Sony.
Sony hand it over. I came up with a good segue for Avi Arad or whoever's running that license now. So let's talk about what is happening with Venom, because there's Venom, the whole Spider-Verse thing, crossovers, Morbius. Something interesting happened this week from the director of Morbius. This isn't even like a scooper claiming it. Literally, the director of the film was asked, well, what's it like to be on set? He's like, oh, it's great. You show up on set, and there's Jared Leto, Michael Keaton, and Tom Hardy, and you realize you got to shoot for the day. And it's like, and he talked about it specifically in the frame of mind when they were doing the reshoots in LA, where everybody was like, bro, did you notice that it looks like they're setting up the Morbius and Venom crossover or vice versa because everybody's there at the same time? And he just kind of blurts it out. It's like, yeah, he just confirmed Venom is appearing in Morbius. Like, this is...
Is that supposed to get me hyped for the movie?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a reason to see it.
It's like, oh, what?
Ain't going for
Venom gets a cameo on Morbius? I was like, ooh, okay.
Ooh, aren't you excited? Like, at the end of Morbius, he's going to be like, there's 3 of us. And then somebody's got to turn and be like, but what if there was a Sinister Six? It'll probably be Michael Keaton that says it, right? Like, because they got to get that Batman type of delivery. Like, I don't
even think Morbius was in Sinister Six.
This is Sony Sinister Six. Don't worry about it.
I say Venom's not in it either, but hey, here we go.
Don't worry about it. So
that's if they do the Sinister Six with these guys and not the multi-dimensional.
Sony's probably doing 2 versions of it. Let's be real, because
Sinister.
Yeah, it's Sony. So now that this is official, because it's the director literally saying it. What is Sony's plan here? Because how are they putting Spider-Man into this? Because they openly said, like, earlier this year, they're like, oh yeah, Venom's definitely going to face Spider-Man in our universe. It's like, do you think, because at the same time we heard, because Tom Holland was in LA as well, do you think they worked it in there? Are we going to get that?
See, what it is, right? You're going to have at some point in No Way Home, he's going to go into the Venom universe, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to see that. And then when Morbius comes out, this is why Morbius comes out after No Way Home, you do the end credit scene the same as Iron Man 1, but it's Venom.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the Nick Fury of that. So as he says, like, you're part of a bigger multiverse, he transforms into Venom, and there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like he was going to be gone for like 15 minutes, but it was actually a couple days.
And, well, they could take it either way, and I think we can all agree that whole murder poster with the Raimi thing is clearly just a placeholder to slap Tom Holland's face on it with murder across it. It's like, yeah, it's...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What, they just get a JPEG of Tom Holland's face and slap murder?
I mean, they're great at getting JPEGs in these Venom movies.
That's literally what they did in the first movie as well with certain things. It's like, yeah.
And the second with the screenshot from the game.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't... A part of me is so intrigued by Sony's approach of, we don't care, we'll make it work no matter what. But at the same time, I'm just like, you realize this can't work the way you're doing it, but they're like, no, we're determined to make it work this time, whether we want to or not. And this brings further, confusion into it, because we're still getting Silk and Kraven all part of this universe. So I am so lost as to what their actual end goal is, because their whole end goal has got to be just to toss Spider-Man in here and we already have our own universe. But it can't just work like that. People will not accept it. I don't
know. They'll pump something out.
Oh, they'll pump it out. They did it with Amazing Spider-Man 2, and they definitely pumped something out. It was
like, it'll be better than what they would have done on their own, because obviously Marvel's got a stake in all this now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, yeah, just do it this way, and they'll be like, right, cool. He said this, so we're going to change it to this. So it's the same but different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it'll be. So it'll be like this weird mess of like a universe where it might be okay, it might be fun. It's not going to be anything groundbreaking, and Tom Holland will occasionally cross over and go back again. That's why Madam Web's going to be a thing, and then
I'm gonna make a wild prediction. In No Way Home, Tom Holland will interact with another version of Tom Holland that's in the Venomverse, who's been a different type of Spider-Man. So both companies can have their cake and eat it too. Tom Holland will stay in the MCU as this Peter Parker, while the Venomverse and Sony get their own version of Peter Parker.
So
that's
what you're
still
saying
Tom
is,
Holland. It's just a variant.
In the Venom universe, we have Bully Holland.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
I can't wait to see that.
That would honestly work way better than, hey, every time we need to have Tom Holland appear as Spider-Man because he's going to multiple times, we need to explain that he's jumping through a multiverse or something's happening. It's like...
He takes a field trip through the Doctor Strange's house.
Yeah, every time. Just it's like, no, guys, just... And, look, variants are now commonplace. I hear everyday people mention variants just in casual talk. I'm like, well, I guess that's normal now, so it's...
So, and we're absolutely, if I'm slowly getting convinced that Maguire and Garfield aren't even in No Way Home. Yeah. Like, if they're not, we're clearly gonna get a Holland variant. Uh-huh. You don't do this and then not do that, and that's actually a way to explain how they're different to those two versions. It can be a Holland version of those franchises.
Yep.
So you put Holland in the Maguire suit, you put Holland in the Tasman suit, and you just do that.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
So, yeah, why is Electro slightly different to what it is, but the same matter? Because it's a variant.
Yeah, it's perfectly explainable.
He decided not to be blue. That's why.
Exactly the same reason.
That one decision.
The same reason why the What If suit's not the MCU one.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's the same one. It's just slightly different.
Just slight variations. It works. It works. It is what it is. I don't know. Am I the most excited here for Venom and Morbius? Am I? Yes. Well, why even?
You could ask that anywhere in the world.
Morbius, yes.
That is a universal constant. There is no reality where the answer is no.
It's just me alone waving a Morbius flag. Woo!
There's one of us. One.
I need to go back through time and make sure my dad does not buy me my first comic in the United States that features Morbius on it, because that's what did me in. I need to be just buy the one with Chameleon or something, just not the Morbius one. This will pay off in 25 years when he's on a podcast. And
this was the catalyst.
Yeah, this was my giant event that screwed everything up for me. God damn. I mean, well, okay, let's bring this up quickly. When are we getting another Morbius trailer? We've had nothing.
Hopefully never. They're
just gonna pull it.
Yeah. But isn't it like next year?
Like January? Like 3 weeks after?
Oh, is it January?
Yeah.
I thought it was in March.
No, that was one of the previous. January 21st. Oh my god. It's literally dump month and dump day. Wow.
Well, it's literally 3 days before my birthday. Thanks, Sony. Thanks.
That is terrible.
To be fair, they moved Monster Hunter last year from January, so hopefully they do it again, because I didn't deserve that.
Boy, this Morbius cast is not good.
No.
Matt Smith, huh? Okay.
So all that method acting.
Yeah.
Matt Smith? What's he? Is he in Morbius?
There's Doctor Who.
Oh, he's the
Morbius.
villain, yeah.
He was in episode whatever, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker? What?
No, he was rumored to... No, actually, no, I can't remember now.
Apparently...
I can't remember if he was rumored to be and he wasn't in it, or if he was just like a voice or something.
Yeah, I remember the rumors where he was going to be an old, early clone of Palpatine, apparently. Yeah, but then he scrapped all those scenes, which, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the one, he got cut out.